Life Esidimeni Inquest. Lenkwane has told the sitting of how one of the NGOs, Precious Angels, wanted to give one of the deceased patients a pauper's burial despite having family. 23 of the 60 psychiatric patients transferred from Life Esidimeni to Precious Angels NGO died within 6 months of being moved there. In 2016, 144 mental health care users died of hunger and dehydration after being transferred to unlawful NGOs. SABC News senior reporter Chriselda Lewis is in studio and has more for us. Chriselda.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Nzinga. So Dr. Lenkwane seems to suggest that it was through their intervention that one of the mental health care users did not receive a pauper's burial after telling the NGO that she or her department would look up an address for the family of the deceased. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
We were told by Ethel that there's a patient that passed on, so she wants to bury him by paupers funeral.
Okay.
So we said to her, we will go back and check the address, if the patient is having contact address. We found that the patient is staying at Koma Road. Family was informed to contact Ethel. She did that, and then she made correct arrangements to collect the patient, and then the patient was buried by the family.
Now, that is quite important, Nzinga, as we've already heard over the past few years during the arbitration hearings, you'd recall, that were led by retired Justice Dikgang Moseneke, about how some of the loved ones of the deceased were not even informed that they were late. So under cross-examination, Dr. Lenkwane also quizzed about her contrasting statements, and lawyers for the former health MEC, Chriselda Lewis, who was MEC at the time here in Gauteng, have indicated that their client will testify that the province's current Premier, David Makhura, took the decision to terminate the Life Esidimeni contract. Let's take a listen.
Now, that's a little bit different from your two previous statements. In those statements, you say that the MEC announced the termination of the contract, and in this statement, you say that she took the decision. Do you see that?
I see that.
Now, Ms. Matlangu disputes that averment, that she took the decision. She will testify that it is the Premier who took the decision to terminate the contract. Can you dispute that?
I wouldn't know, because I was told by Dr. Manamela.
I see. So it falls beyond your knowledge, if I understand you.
Yes. Yes, my lady.
All right, Nzinga, the inquest is continuing at 2 o'clock after lunch.
Chriselda Lewis, SABC News senior reporter, giving us an update on that inquest. Your market news coming up after a short break.